Big Brother 27 has officially entered its most suspenseful stage as the final head of household competition has set the stage for one of the tensest weeks of the season. With the last remaining house guests battling for power and placement, strategy talks have reached a boiling point inside the Big Brother house. Fans tuning in through the live feeds have been treated to whispered conversations, shifting alliances, and desperate pleas as everyone tries to secure a spot in the coveted final two chairs. The final head of household competition is split into three parts, and each segment tests a different strength: endurance, memory, and critical thinking. This year's cast has proven to be unpredictable, with no clear frontrunner dominating all aspects of the game. That has made the final HOH more crucial than ever. Whoever emerges victorious will not only control the last eviction, but also have the ultimate power to decide who sits beside them when the jury casts their votes. In part one of the competition, the endurance challenge pushed the finalists to their limits. Suspended high above the ground and battling elements designed to knock them down, the house guests fought with grit and determination. One competitor outlasted the others in a display that impressed both fans and fellow players. The victory meant automatic advancement to part three, skipping the grueling middle round. That left the remaining two house guests to prepare for a high-stakes part two showdown. The second part of the final HOH typically requires a combination of physical agility and mental focus, often involving puzzles or memory recall based on the season's events. This year was no different, as the house guests were tasked with reconstructing key moments in Big Brother history. The pressure was visible as both competitors knew their only chance at the final two relied on winning this battle. In a nail-biting finish, one house guest pulled ahead, securing their spot in the last round against the part one winner. Now, all eyes are on the final segment of the competition, the live question and answer portion. Here, the two remaining contenders must prove how well they remember the jury members' thoughts and decisions throughout the season. It's a mental game under immense pressure, and even the most prepared players can stumble. The winner of part three will automatically become the final head of household and face the game's most difficult decision: who to evict and who to bring to the end. Inside the house, strategy talks have been heating up. Each finalist has been working to convince the others that keeping them would be the smarter move. One house guest has leaned heavily on loyalty, reminding their competitor of past promises and alliances. Another has focused on jury management, arguing that sitting next to them would guarantee an easier win. Meanwhile, the third house guest has been making quiet pitches, subtly pointing out the dangers of taking a strong player to the final two. Fans have noted that the social dynamics are more unpredictable than in past seasons. With a jury that has shown signs of bitterness, no one feels entirely safe. Some players believe the jury will reward bold gameplay and big moves, while others think personal feelings might dominate the final vote. This uncertainty has made the decision about who to sit next to in the finale even more difficult. Speculation is rampant about which two players will end up facing the jury. Viewers have debated endlessly on social media, with some predicting a clean sweep for one house guest, while others argue that the game has been close enough to justify a razor-thin finish. The live finale promises drama no matter who takes the last HOH crown. As the tension builds, the remaining house guests continue rehearsing their potential speeches, weighing their options, and keeping an eye on every subtle move their competitors make. It's a test of not only strategy but also endurance of nerves, as the weight of weeks of gameplay rests on the final decision. Big Brother 27 has delivered unexpected twists and emotional highs throughout its run, and the final week is shaping up to be no exception. With the final head of household competition set to crown its winner, fans can expect explosive moments, heartfelt pleas, and a finale that could easily go down as one of the most unforgettable in recent memory. As the jury prepares to deliberate and the house guests brace for their last challenge, one thing is certain: every move in these closing days will define how the season is remembered and who will walk away with the $500,000 prize.